Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. I hope everyone's doing great today. I know that I am, as always. I did want to start on the main loading screen here because I thought this was kind of cool. So we did pick up in the last episode, on our episode that we did find the Mushroom Island, we picked up a special kind of grass which would allow us, it's an artifact I should say, that would allow us to spawn in a different type of sheep. 3 different types to be exact, that could offer some different attributes. And when you're in the loading screen here, it actually shows them, which is pretty cool. You can also see our pet there, which is also cool as well. I believe from here too, I thought we would be able to, I think we could switch hero, but we can actually change our skin through here. That is right. And we've done this before. There's a bunch of different skins that you can get. I don't have some of these because it's from the hero one or whatever it may be that I just did not end up getting. So, but anywhoosins, we're going to jump into the game here. So I hope you all enjoyed the last episode. If you didn't get a chance to catch it, I highly recommend going back and taking a watch through. We did go back through the main story and defeat it on adventure mode. So we are now able to be at the highest tier of difficulty that we could go through, which is, I think, Apocalypse, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We could do Apocalypse mode, which is pretty cool. And also our blacksmith can now actually upgrade this item because you do have to have, for this bow specifically, missions 1 on Apocalypse difficulty. You just kind of start getting to that high of a level, and that's what the requirement is. So, yeah, in the last episode we did find the secret Mushroom Island. It was really cool. Really cool to find the boss there and defeat that boss. This episode, we are going to get back onto our Nether DLC path. I know last episode was a little bit of a break from it, but we do need to hop back into it. I have seen a few things floating around on the interwebs, though. I do want to mention, while this has popped up, it kind of sprung into my mind around this, that it's been being tossed around that the mechanized saw blade is actually very OP. So again, I recommend grabbing it if you have the DLC, if you're able to get it. It is pretty cool looking, and we already have one of our own, I believe, in here somewhere. There it is, right there. Nothing too crazy, but still pretty nice. I like the setup that we're rocking because we are focused on having souls more than anything else, and I mean, that's really what we need. We need souls. We don't really need the rest of the stuff. And we do have these. We have a rare, and then we have a normal enchanted grass. But anywhoos, I'm just blabbering on here. Let's get into what we're actually going to be doing today. So, obviously we're heading over to the other dimensions here where the Nether DLC is located. We have 2 areas left to go. That is the Nether Fortress and the Soul Sand Valleys. I believe there's also a few items for us to still find as well. It looks like we have something there, some kind of shovel or something. We do have like a quiver of sorts there. And then I think those are the only 2 items. In these other areas, those are the same exact items you could have possibly found there. So I'm thinking today we head to the Soul Sand Valleys. This is technically a secret mission. I don't recall exactly which location we actually found the Soul Sand Valleys. I feel like it was maybe in the Nether Wastes that we found it. But again, go back, watch some previous episodes. I'm sure you'll be able to find it fairly quickly. Let's see. Our power level is 75. If we jump up to Apocalypse mode, it does recommend a power level of 74. All right, I guess we're going to go in Apocalypse mode and see how it goes. Hopefully we don't get our butts kicked. We also... Did we not do the Basalt Deltas? I thought we went through the Basalt Deltas. I think we have gone through the Basalt Deltas, right? I think we've done that. We've done the Crimson Forest, we've done the Warped Forest, and we've done the Nether Wastes. I believe those are the last 2. I don't know why it's not... Is that how it's always been? Does it not check off when you've completed an area? I guess not. Not in this one. In the mainland it does. Well, not on Apocalypse. Ah, that's what it is. We haven't gone through on Apocalypse, right? If we change it back to Adventure mode, it shows us that we've completed in Adventure mode, but we haven't completed them in Apocalypse mode. That is different. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Again, I know I'm switching back and forth a lot here. I just do want to run through the Apocalypse mode and what attributes it does have on it as a difficulty itself. So enemies are ultra beefy and ultra punishing. Lots of enemies with powerful enchantments. Rewards are ultra good. Even more gear and artifacts available. So we're going to give it a go. Hopefully we don't get destroyed too easily. And we'll just kind of see what happens. So, to the Soul Sand Valley we go. Oh, this looks really cool. Looks like we're going to have a lot of piglins here. Yeah, that looks sick. Look at all these bone structures, too. It's almost like a rib cage that's going all the way across there. Ooh. This looks really, really cool. Yeah, that's like a rib cage bridge across. Oh, and look at this. It looks like there were little railway tunnels that would lead us into here. Quote unquote, lead us into here. So let's do this. I don't know how long this guy lasts for. We do have fire from him, though. Let's take a look at the map. It looks like we don't have any secrets, but we do have 5 chests to possibly find. We're still rocking our B setup. There's nothing here. I guess the first things first, we just go across the bridge. But obviously, we are getting close to the end of this DLC. There is the ancient hunts to go through, which I am planning on checking out and doing those ones. What do we got here? We need to turn down my volume here. But yeah, I do plan to go through and do some of the ancient hunts, try them out and see how they are. So maybe in the next episode or so, but I'm looking like it's going to start wrapping up here again soon with Minecraft Dungeons. We're getting to the point where we don't really have too much more for us to explore through. Get some of that. And we'll keep moving here. Keep getting some souls. The souls are the best. Obviously, like I mentioned, our build right now is based on souls. So the more souls that we're able to get, the better. And we already got a chest too, which is really nice that we got a chest, so. But yeah, we are kind of starting to run out of things that we could go through in the Minecraft of dungeons here. As much as I love this, it then will unfortunately be a waiting game for the next DLC. Unless the Ancient Hunts really offer us a lot of content to go through, which I highly doubt it will. I don't think it would be anything that crazy. I think it would primarily just be a way to potentially get more loot. But we'll have to find out. I haven't even tried it yet. I've been kind of holding off. Been wanting to get through the main DLC stuff itself before hopping into anything like that. Dude, that sheep is awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he was like out there, he wasn't hanging back, he was attacking all of those guys for us. That is super cool. That's the way we need to go. Obviously, we're gonna go the opposite direction of where we need to go and explore every possible corner. Holy smokes, we took a lot of damage there. A lot of withering. That is the one thing too, we have not come across, at least to my knowledge or recollection, a item that will help against withering. If you guys remember in the Howling Peaks DLC, they had an item that would help protect you against the winds that you would encounter as you were going through the different peaks that could push you off into different locations that you might not necessarily want to be going to. However, thus far in this DLC, I have not seen anything for withering. I've also not, to my recollection, I don't think I've seen anything for fire protection either, which is a little bit interesting. Now, again, I might be overlooking something here, and we might have gotten something for it that I just didn't think was useful to us at the time. But more than likely, well, I mean, that is more than likely the case, that I'm just probably forgetting something, so. Alright, we're gonna get this guy in here. We did get to this guy. Open the gate. Okay, so we do have a puzzle here of sorts. Very interesting. I'm loving this. Alright, so, what do we gotta do? Was that it? I opened the gate. That literally all I had to do? I guess so. I got lucky the first time, and then obviously my curiosity got the best of me, and I was like, wait a minute. Get these guys out of here. And of course I hit a different one again. I don't mind taking these guys out. It's not like we're incapable of doing it. And look at that, we even got some chests from it as well, which is perfect. It's a gold chest too, so hopefully we can get something good. We actually got 2 gold chests, and it unlocked it. Ooh, we got some sprout armor. We have seen this before. It's nothing too crazy. Traps and poison to nearby mobs when rolling. And it's nothing too fancy. And it's funny, we actually got another one of those. Again, nothing too crazy on that one. So let's just get rid of it. We do have 2 things of TNT that we are holding. I believe you do throw both of these at the same time. Get both of those out there. Ooh-wee, alright. So what is our current objective? It is to explore the valley. We have found 3 of 7 chests. So again, we got a divergence in our path here. And we can select either way we want to go. Obviously, we're going to go this way. I don't want to speak too soon, but I feel like this is not as bad as I was kind of anticipating. I was kind of anticipating that this would be extremely, extremely rough for us. But so far, so good. Fingers crossed that it stays that way as we progress even farther here. All right, and I think we've gone all the way around. That we have. We got a Wraith here. Let's get her taken out. Don't want her spawning a little fire blocks on us. It'll be no fun. Oh yeah, we're just going through. We're doing work here. We do have some more Wraiths here. Luckily, we have our spectral arrows as well, so we can just shoot through the wall. We don't even have to go around the corner to get to some of these enemies here, which is always a nice add-on. All right, we're going to throw that in there. Let's get it taken out, whatever we can get taken out. We have a whole heck of a lot of souls that are stored up. If you look at our meter down here at the bottom, we have a bunch of souls. Okay, this is a dead end. We got to keep going this way, I guess. I really, really like the aesthetic here. Let's get the nest put down, our bee nest. I know I mentioned this on pretty much every single episode that we go through for this, but I really, really like the design, the map design that they go for in Minecraft Dungeons here. Ooh, okay, we're hit our first enemy. That's very hard. They do have enchantments on, which is no fun. I'm not a big fan of enemies with enchantments on them. Holy smokes, okay. We do want to be careful here. Concentration is at its highest level that it's ever been in my whole entire life. I can't really see if we're encountering... Ooh, we got some pork chops here, though. That's perfect. I really, really needed those. Oh, okay. We made it. We made it. But yeah, the map design is awesome. Like, look at these little fences, like bone fences. I wish those were in the base game, but they're not. And from my knowledge, they are not in the base game. Like, why can't those be in the base Minecraft game? Get these guys taken out. Alright, did we miss anything? We did miss something back here that could potentially have a chest down this pathway, so obviously we don't want to miss that. We're picking up all the goodies here. And yes, we did have a chest with a scatter crossbow here. Nothing really too crazy. I mean, this bone club we've seen before. The sprout armor we've seen. Again, scatter crossbow. Nothing crazy. I mean, we are on apocalypse mode, right? I'm not overlooking anything here. All right, well, I guess our only move then, obviously, is to keep pushing forward. Definitely didn't see that guy there. But yeah, I really do like the aesthetics that they've gone for this. I like the Nether update in general. Even in the base game, the Nether update was awesome. I feel like the Nether had been neglected for some time, and then they finally really gave it the kick in the butt that it needed. We do have an ambush here. We must survive the ambush. What is this? This does not look like it's supposed to be here, but I guess it's fine. Ooh, all right. Get all these guys taken out. Our bees are doing great work out here. Look at all of those souls that we have collected. Did we not survive the ambush? Oh, there's one over here. There we go. And we got a chest from it. Look at that. We got sprout armor. Can we get something different than sprout armor? It's cool, but like it doesn't aid in our build here at all. That does look interesting there. We do have a path this way as well, actually. Okay. Let's take a look this way. Alright, there wasn't really much that way, and now we're just searching for an exit. I mean, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy for this map. Pretty much just a come in, explore, and then you're good to go exercise, which I feel like a lot of the Nether DLC has pretty much been that way. It's really just been a exploration more than anything. As you guys who have been keeping up with the series know, or who even are playing along may have realized, is there's no narrative to this DLC, which is actually kind of funny. Because obviously in the past I've kind of pointed out to the fact that all of the narratives around the DLCs are pretty much identical. They're all very, very similar, where there is a piece of the, there's a shard of the wand that has become lodged in some region that we are traveling to, and we must fight our way to it to get rid of the shard and free the area of its disturbances. But for this one, this map, it's for this DLC, nothing along those lines. It's pretty much just, hey, come in, explore, and have a good time, which I'm not mad about. I think it's a very different take on things. I would have liked to see some kind of narrative, to be 100% honest. It would have been really, really nice just to have something different like that, but I think overall it's still a great DLC. Still definitely worth the money. I think it's only like $6, and it does offer a good amount of content. Okay, whoa, Nelly. Get that. Are we on the right path here? Are we going down a different way? I don't even know. I think we're on the right path because it's not telling us to go backwards. I am kind of curious, though. Yeah, that is the right path. Let's go backwards. Let me check out the other direction. Alright, this is a pretty cool area. So I did go the other direction here. I'm just trying to take out some enemies. But this looks really interesting. Like, we have a portal here. It's broken. But it looks, I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if there's a secret here. It doesn't say that there's any secrets on this map, so I'll take that as at face value, thinking that there isn't anything to find. Typically, there aren't that many secrets in the DLCs. From my recollection, most of the DLCs haven't really had a ton of secrets, other than finding secret missions, of course, which is a whole other thing in itself. But we're going to keep moving along here, back on the main path, and probably get close to the end here, I'm guessing, if I were a guessing man. We do have some supplies here. Typically, they don't put supplies right at the end. Typically, something else is going to happen here. But I guess we will see shortly. We do have a chest over there. I see that. Wow, we do a lot of damage. What do we got going on? One more chest. That might be the last chest. We'll have to see here. If that does end up being the last chest, but it does look like it is an entryway into a Nether Fortress. Yeah, find the key. All right. So we do have something new to do here, which is pretty cool. And just completely annihilating all of these guys. Okay, what are we looking at here? Actually, nothing too crazy. We just need to find the key, like they said. I was thinking it might be a wider, kind of spider-webbed map here, but it does not seem to be the case. We do have something here. Oh, okay, looks like we're going to be trapped. This isn't cool. This is a very, very close-spaced area. But luckily we had our bees and everything, and we were able to get another chest with another scatter crossbow. This one actually looks pretty good. It has some cool stuff on it, but nothing that we really need. This thief armor doesn't really have anything we need on it either, so we're gonna let it go. I am actually very interested in the hunt stuff, the ancient hunt stuff, to see what kind of weapons and armor we could get from that. Okay, so that's where we have to put the key, so that's good to know. But we need to actually go this other way to find the key. There we go. Of course, there's going to be another ambush. Why wouldn't there be? But honestly, we're doing some pretty good work here. Holy smokes, we just did like 2,000 damage on that guy. And our bees are definitely helping out a whole heck of a lot here. And that's the last one down there. That should be it. No chest. That is a little bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that we would have a chest pop up. This is a cool entryway. I actually think this is like a piglin, supposed to be a piglin area that you can find in the Nether now. Would very much like to grab that. We do have a couple of pots back here. We'll break all of those. Again, nothing too crazy on that. Let's grab the key. Obviously, we pick this guy up, and we are going to run into some enemies. That's how it always is. They spawn enemies in once you pick up the key. At least I would imagine they would. Maybe not. Maybe this is a different case scenario. Well, okay, it's a different case scenario. No enemies spawning in. That was actually pretty straightforward and easy to accomplish. So, yeah, escape the valley. That is our next task. And actually, I think that's what we've been on, is escaping the valley until we had to find the key, obviously. Alright, let's take a look at our map. So there's our exit right there. I don't think there is actually any more chests for us to find. There is not. But it doesn't hurt to just look around the corners here. Because we do have some pots. Well, we had one pot, right? That was it, and that's it. So we're going to head out of here. Let's get ourselves out. That is going to be a victory another W under the belt here, boys. So yeah, pretty straightforward path through the Soul Sand Valley. It'll be interesting to see if they do add more narrative to it down the line. It'd be kind of cool, but again, we'll have to wait and see. All right, let's see what we get from our chest here. We did get a Harvester, which is a great addition to a soul build if you were. When used, the Harvester releases souls in an explosion, which is pretty cool. It's probably a little bit better than our enchanted grass here, but we don't really need it. It's fine. Let's take a look. Do we have anything cool in at our merchants here? Don't think so. This champion's armor looks a little bit different, but I've probably seen it before, but I'm just not recollecting it. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Let's take a look at our luxury merchant. What do you have? Lightning Harp Crossbow. Wow, okay. That is actually pretty sick. We also have a battle robe. More for artifacts than anything. This is pretty cool. 401 times 3 range damage with multiple projectiles. It does not have infinity on it, which is one of the big bummers. That's why I like our harp crossbow. And ours does 5. So this is pretty sick though. So I'm gonna pick it up. That's kind of new. Don't remember that happening before. I mean, I didn't realize that there are different variants of this. But yeah, this is awesome. But it just doesn't have infinity, which is the one thing that bums me out. Or growing. Tempo Theft, Chain Reaction, Power, Gravity, Rapid Fire. Increases your attack speed, which is kind of cool. Power boosts the damage. 5 arrows in all directions on impact. That's kind of cool. So if you were to chain some of these together, it would actually be pretty cool. But our current normal harp crossbow, actually not that bad on its own. It could use an upgrade though, that is for sure. It would be really, really nice to get this bad boy even higher tier than what it is currently. Take a look at our blacksmith. They are upgrading that one. I mean, I guess we could, realistically, if we wanted to. We could try to upgrade our harp crossbow to be even more badass. I don't think it really tells you, though, like, what all it could possibly get up to. I think it's just close to your level is what it'll do. So we're level 79, and it is 76. It could be nice to get it up to even a higher level than that. So let's give it a go. Why not? We'll throw it in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to our lightning harp crossbow. I think this will be really cool to check out and see how it does in comparison. Now, obviously, we don't really have much else to do. The only other thing that we could check out is the ancient hunt, but that's going to have to be another episode, guys. So, guys, with that being said, we are going to wrap up there. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely leave a like down below. Let me know that you're enjoying this series. If you are new here, you do want to follow along, hit that subscribe button and bell notification. I'll let you know every single time I post a new episode here on the channel. I do stream over on Twitch. Currently, we're streaming all the Mod 6 on Mondays and Fridays at roughly 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Link in the description down below if you're curious in checking that out, along with a link to our Discord server, our community Discord server, if you feel like joining in the community. But that, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it so very much, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.